won't you let it go? Let it go, let it go.
Hey y'all, I'm back. Welcome to Mia's Tarot and Astrology. I am Mia. I am back. And this video is a little more serious than the ones I've been doing about the couples. This is about Brandi Boyd and Max Lux. Oh, I think, yeah, that's their names. And they had, they were both on Love and Hip Hop. I forgot what season it was, but they were both on Love and Hip Hop before, and you may have seen them in the news for domestic violence. And we're just going to look a little into what the situation really is, because she has been on live and on all the blogs saying that, you know, it goes both ways, it works both ways, and she was the one that was the aggressor and he did not hurt her, and then he's been saying that he didn't hurt her. But for some reason this recording, sorry, it's a net. For some reason this recording that went out with this live, I haven't seen it yet, but supposedly it's like, it seems like something's going on where he's hurting her, or it's just like a really bad situation from what people are saying. So I had to pull up my angel cards for them because I didn't know what was going on. So I have my angel deck. I have my normal deck that I always have. I forgot where it's called, but you know, if you look at previous videos, you'll know what deck it is. I can't find the top to it, I can't find the box. Okay. And but I have my angel cards now, my angel answers, and I have my regular tarot deck. So we're just gonna take a little time and look into what's going on with that relationship. Okay, so we're gonna look at Brandi's feelings first, and then Brandi's feelings towards Max, and Max feelings towards Brandi really quickly. So we're gonna look at what is Brandi's feelings towards Max. Okay. All right. And what is Max's feelings towards Brandi? Okay, so we're going to look at Brandi's feelings first towards her husband, Max. And I think they've been together for like 17 years or something like that. Her feelings is the Three of Wands. So automatically I get other women because of the three. Normally with this card, I don't even pick that up, but for some reason I picked that up as soon as I turned the card over. She's being patient to see if he's gonna do better in the marriage, but her issue is other women. She has a problem with other women when it comes to him. And then we have the Ace of Cups. There could be another baby outside of the marriage. That's number one. Number two, she's still in love with him. She wants to be with her husband. She really, really is in love with her husband. She's like, I still want my husband. So I'm just going to be patient and see how this pans out. But I feel like the issues that they have has been over him with other women. And I also feel like there could be a baby or another kid outside of their marriage that they don't talk about, that they don't bring up. To the point where I feel like the mother of the baby, they probably got her to sign something, or paid her to sign something, or paid her to keep her mouth shut. But I also get with this card is that she's just being patient because she loves him. What else? The Ten of Swords reversed. Upright is like you feel betrayed. I feel like she's been hurt so many times when it comes to her in her marriage that she's just like numb to it. I get a really numb feeling. Like she's trying to ignore the fact that there's a problem in her marriage. To be honest, she's trying to ignore the fact that she's been hurt a lot. She's trying to not confront those issues because she wants her marriage. She wants to keep her husband so bad. She really loves him. She really does. And she wants it to work for her husband and her kids, you know, that story. But she's ignoring her feelings. She's really ignoring her feelings. It's like when she sees, she pops off. I'm getting a feeling of like a fire, like I seen a firecracker. Like I had a vision of a firecracker. So I feel like she automatically gets upset when she feels like something is going on with him and another woman. But then it's like it calms down And then she's like, okay, never mind. I'm going to act like that just didn't happen. With Max, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. He's starting to feel like, he's kind of feeling like there's no stability. He feels like there's no type of stability in his marriage, or no type of stability with her. That's probably why I got the firecracker vision, because he's feeling like the girl just is not stable. He feels like she has mental problems, but really, you know, it's like you're a reflection of each other sometimes in relationships, and it's like, don't act like you don't do nothing, okay? But yeah, so he's feeling like this girl is crazy. She's a nut. Like, you know, she has mental problems. He don't feel like it's any stability in his marriage or with her at all. He don't feel like she's a stable human being. And then he has the Nine of Swords. So everything on the media is having him worried. He has anxiety. He can't sleep. He basically, but see, this is what happens. And I said this in one of my other videos with, I think, Little Baby. You can't keep, you know, doing negative things and don't expect to be exposed, because you're going to be exposed eventually. So it's probably been going on for a while. And she said she turned on live. I don't know the whole story. I didn't look it up about the live or whatever she did, but she said she turned on live, and just to, you know, so people could know what's going on. It was almost like it was a cry for help, is what people have been saying, allegedly. But with this Nine of Swords, he's worried about it. He's like, why did it have to go this far? Why do people know what goes on in our household? He's so worried about it. He doesn't even feel mentally stable no more. He's like, now everybody knows our business. What am I supposed to do? He's worried. Then we have the Star in reverse. He doesn't have any hope for his marriage working out. He doesn't feel like they're going to work out after this. He feels like it's too much. He's not hopeful for the marriage at all right now. He's really just worried. I feel like high anxiety worried. Okay, so let's see if he abuses her, which is something I didn't really want to read on, but if that's what y'all want to know, does he really abuse her? Does Max really abuse Brandi? Does Max really abuse Brandi? Did Max really abuse Brandi? Let's see. We have the Hangman reverse, the Five of Cups reverse, the Page of Cups reverse, the Six of Swords reverse, and the Three of Wands. I don't see him abusing her. I don't see him beating on her. I don't feel he beats on her. I feel like he may hold her down, or he may, like, if she comes at him, he may push her and she could, like, fall into a wall or something. I'm sorry. I feel like it's that kind of energy. Because I have the Five of Wands here, and that's the most fighting it gets. I feel like he says things to her that she doesn't like. He also tries to apologize because he knows he does wrong. So I feel like he do cheat, or he do talk to other women, and he tries to, like, apologize to her, and she just gets fed up. I don't see him, like, literally banging the shit out of her, where she has black eyes and all this other stuff like that. I really feel like it's a me against you. Like, she gets upset and she could throw things, or she could, so she is the aggressor, but she's the aggressor because she feels that she has to keep dealing with the same thing over and over and over again. She feels like she's competing against, with the Five of Wands, it's like a competition. She feels like she's competing against other women all the time with him. And he feels guilty about it, but I feel like he doesn't feel guilty enough to stop doing what he's doing. And they always get in fights because Brandi is an aggressive human being. She really, like, I'm getting that, like, she's the type that's like pop off queen. She don't start violence right away, but she definitely can't hold anything in if she feels a certain way. With the Sun in reverse, Yeah, he's not happy about what he does. He's not happy about how, you know, he makes her feel. But for some reason, I'm getting like he think he kind of the man, and I'm like, who knows you? Like, I think he's a producer or something like that. But the only reason I know him because he was on Love and Hip Hop. So I don't. After that, we don't. We I ain't seen him nowhere. So, but he kind of feels like, you know, ladies want to work with me. They want to work with me. So maybe he's just a good producer. He's good at what he does, and she has a problem with certain things, like as far as his work, women in the studio or him around women. He may want to go to little parties and things like that. I feel like sometimes she's home with the kids and she's overwhelmed. um yeah, so yeah, this came up again, the Ten of Swords in reverse. She's tired, and she's very feels very betrayed, and she feels like it could be time for a divorce, but she's ignoring it because she really wants her family to work. She really wants them to work. She really does. She Three of Wands again. This is her again, waiting to see what's gonna happen, waiting patiently to see, okay, are we gonna get this right or not? The Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. She's not leaving him. She's too in love. She's too like, okay, that's over. Can somebody tell me Brandy's sign in the comments and tell me? Because is she a fire sign? Because she gets over things kind of fast. Or is she a water sign? Because she can suppress things and pop off. I don't know. Or she could be another sign. But those is the energy I get from her. But yeah, so it's a domestic violence situation either way, you know, just to be honest with you. I really honestly feel like yeah, as far as anybody putting hands on anybody, she would be the aggressor and he would just react. He's just a lot stronger than her. But I feel like at that moment she wanted to expose him for what he been for what he for she wanted to expose him for what he does to her. And so she you know, at that moment it's like everybody gonna see this, everybody gonna, you know. And then once she got over it and they're back together, because this is a cycle, I feel like this is something that they go through all the time. Then she was like, oh, let me tell y'all everything is good and this and that. Because you got to make good on the internet, because the internet will chew you up and spit your ass out, especially with the celebrities. You know, people don't care what they, especially with domestic violence. So let's get some spiritual advice for them. See, you know, any other additional information for Brandi and Max, because this is crazy. We have confidence in reverse. Her self-esteem is shot to hell. Her self-esteem is shot to hell. She just feels kind of low, you know. I'm getting, she don't feel as pretty as a lot of other women. You know, she feels like she comes last. We have High Priestess of Spirit in reverse. So this is about beliefs and spiritual growth and things like that. I just feel like she needs to meditate, read a Bible, get a higher power or something. I just feel like she's depressed. Whatever she believes in, whoever she believes in, I don't know who she believes in, but she needs the warrior in reverse. She's feeling defeated. She's depressed. Brandi is very depressed. She's feeling depressed. And I feel like Max in a way is too. He don't have confidence in the marriage like he used to. I don't know. I think it's time for them to divorce each other. I don't think it's invisible. They both feel invisible. That's how she feels. A lot of her energy is coming out. He could probably be in the marriage a little longer, because I think he has more of the ego involved, where it's like, you know, I can have my family and, you know, do what I do. You know, she ain't going nowhere. We've been together for 17 years, blah, 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 blah. But I think that it's time for it. I'm getting a feeling like it's nothing else. I'm getting a feeling like it's just nothing else that she can really do. Playful in reverse. They don't have any fun in a marriage. It's probably boring, you know, because she feels so You know, she just feels low. Her self-esteem feels low. Individuality. She don't even know herself anymore. It's like she identifies herself with the marriage, and then he has been with her for so long, he can't imagine his life without her there. So it's a little toxic, and I really do think it's time for a divorce. I really do. We're gonna pick some angel cards. I really do think it's time that they wrap this up. I know sometimes you don't want to do it, but sometimes you have to, you know, to get some type of peace. You can't be acting like that around the children. Okay, so we have meditation brings answers. Remember I said she need to meditate? I can't make this shit up. I said homegirl need to meditate, pray. She need to talk to higher powers or whoever she talks to. Allah, Jesus, whoever you talk to him, Brandi. Please, please, please. And Max, you too. And then let's see what else. Because then maybe she'll, you know, get some type of clarity. Be assertive. So she needs to be strong. She needs to be like, I ain't dealing with this shit no more. It's time to go. It's time to go. Okay? And what else? It's what the angels are saying. Take action. What did I say? It's time to go. You can't. It's time to go. It's time to go. They need a divorce. I'm sorry. It's time to go. It's time to go. I feel like it happens around the kids. It's been ongoing. It happens too much, and it's bringing down her self-esteem. It's draining her. She doesn't even know who she is anymore. She only knows who she is in her marriage, and it's too much. With Max, he just needs to figure out what he wants, and it's a little narcissism going on with him. You know, he's been doing this for so long, and she's been staying for so long. So this is an ongoing cycle. Oh yeah, she's gonna fight me, she's gonna be mad, but we'll be all right later on. Eventually somebody gonna end up in the hospital, the morgue, or jail. I mean, it's just not gonna be good. So I'm gonna need them to make the right decision for them and their children. Domestic violence is never okay on neither end. You know, so especially when you have children involved. And so, yeah, you know, we're going to pray for them. But that's my reading on Brandi and Max. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.